All right, how's everybody doing? I just want to make sure that the stream is working and that things look and sound okay. I am at home today because of not so great weather and because we're keeping my son home today because of COVID stuff. So if you can just bear with me just a second to make sure that the audio is in fact working and it sounds okay, that would be fantastic. Yep, cool. Okay, so I'll go ahead and get started. I won't be able to have a super long live stream today just because I'm at home and it's got to do it quick. So I made a video, an update to a previous video um, from quite recently. Where's the, here we go, videos. To date, you're going to know exactly what I'm going to be talking about today. And by the way, if you enjoy the videos I have, if you enjoy the content, please subscribe and go ahead and set reminders for future live streams that'll be coming up. Cool. So the three things that I was watching out for is pretty obvious. I think a lot of people are watching out for them, but it's always fun to just walk through it to help people see what they might have been missing. So the first thing is I was really waiting for Bitcoin to break above this overhead trend line. Well, actually, this trend line right here, and it totally rocked its socks on February 4th, 6 days ago. So now that the price has moved up higher, it's in a fairly good uptrend. So that's the first thing I was looking for. The second thing I was looking for are these orange diamonds right there. Those are closed short diamonds. When those are printed on the chart, it typically signifies the bottom. It's an early warning trigger on the TBO. Even though it says TBO Pro, it's the same thing for the TBO. What it's telling us is that if you have an open short position, which if you had followed the TBO from the daily time frame and started your short position up here and closed it here, that's a cool 24% profit in that short position. So what I'm expecting to happen next, that's good, is I am expecting the same type of rebound for the price to move up higher moving forward. So the last thing that I was looking out for is the RSI. The RSI had to break above this overhead trend line. The trick is to keep the momentum going. I think the biggest thing most people are wondering about is when is the next pullback going to happen and where will it fall? To me, it seems like the TBO is on it. It seems like this is going to be logical support. This is going to be logical resistance. And my personal, make sure you guys can actually, yeah, right. It's running too slowly here at home. So I'm not plugged in this range, moving sideways for as long as possible. As soon as there we go. It's a little bit better, but it's pretty terrible. Sorry. This is the fun part about streaming from home. So what I can tell is range. So I expect us to stay sideways for a while and to bounce between 40K and 45K. So I'm going to go ahead and just pop over here just because I think TradingView might have been messing with my bandwidth. The main thing to keep in mind about BTC right now is that you want to be careful not to be too excited because we're in this sideways movement. The reason why I'm here on Discord is because there are a couple of news articles that I keep seeing that are extremely bullish for BTC. I highly recommend doing some research. The fact that BlackRock is going to offer crypto trading. There's possibly an iPhone feature, a new widget that's going to allow people to accept and process crypto payments. And also Russia moving to recognize crypto as a form of currency. There's a lot of really, really bullish news about Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. So one question you may be asking is, could we see a crash? Yes, we can always see a crash. It's always possible. The main thing to be aware of is that we want to watch what Russia is doing. If Russia is making decisions to really invade Ukraine, that could really affect all markets. But I don't think that is going to be a real risk. It's the most obvious risk, but I think it's unlikely to happen. The next risk is what the United States does in regards to crypto. If the US decides that crypto is no good because they feel threatened, that could have a negative effect on the market. But the reality is that the market's looking very strong. There's a lot of bullish news. Therefore, I don't think long term anything can really happen to Bitcoin to stop it. I want to show you just one part of this article here. This is an excerpt from Russia saying a complete ban on the segment of operations in regards to cryptocurrency related to their circulation is impossible. They're right. Governments can't stop crypto. Governments can't stop people from using Bitcoin. I think the fact that Russia is admitting this is bullish, and Russia will not be the only country this year to be bullish on Bitcoin and accept it as legal tender. I don't have inside information, but I'm fully expecting news to keep coming out similar to this, where there are more and more countries that are adopting Bitcoin as legal tender. I have a pretty terrible internet connection here at home. Yeah, I have a pretty terrible internet connection at home, and OBS is not happy. So what I want to do today is to just leave you with this and to get you excited. If you're hoping for a dump back down to 30,000, could be a while. I think there's a lot of promise for crypto. So get excited. And because of my terribly unstable Wi-Fi connection, I think I just need to call it a day. Let me just see if there are any. Okay. See if there are any other questions that people have. That's cool. So I hope that you guys have a great week. I just wanted to keep things brief, like I said, because I'm here at home. If you do want to join the Better Traders Club, you can do so here to thebettertraders.com. We have bi-monthly live streams where I go into depth and share watch lists and all that kind of stuff. I was hoping to share more with the charts, but I do not trust this internet connection at all, unfortunately. So be on the lookout for a video that's going to be dropping in about 12 or so hours. I have another video that's coming out to talk about the market, and I had a really interesting conversation with a trader named Gareth Soloway. So I'm excited to share that with you guys, and I hope that you have a great week and stay safe out there. And big news, lots of developments, and lots of big stuff is coming. So I can't say too much more other than stay bullish, stay awesome, and stay in the green.